fight.
And Ngannou is another one now where we're all like...
That might still happen.
Could happen.
That could still happen.
But will it happen
I hope
when we all want it to happen? You know what I mean? If it happens in 4 years from now...
But it doesn't have to happen in 4 years. Here's my thing. Again, Mr. Ngannou, please, hear me out. This is, just for legacy and just for also money. I think the big money is if he has an account... What if he knocks out Dillian White? Right? What if they set him up with some boxer who's an elite boxer, not Tyson Fury,
and he goes and wins a big fight?
And you got to remember, Ngannou is 265 ripped, natural,
cutting weight to probably be at 265
with canned hams for fists.
Yeah,
just giant. He's a fucking specimen, and the power is extraordinary. And if he's just punching and not worrying about takedowns, if one of those look at Wilder. Wilder, who's the greatest knockout artist ever.
Crazy.
Greatest. He's one punch knockout artist. I would say, you have your George Foremans and Mike Tyson had the most beautiful combinations we've ever seen in the heavyweight division. But Wilder,
pure
just
power.
Blap. Did you see his last fight?
It wasn't even
moving away. He hits this guy, and the guy's stiff. He has that one Ortiz when he hit Ortiz in the forehead. Pull that up. Pull up Wilder knocks out Ortiz. Because he hit him, and Ortiz is a durable guy, a tough guy. And he had Wilder in some trouble in that fight. And Wilder just hit him, right in the forehead.
Yeah, you can tell,
head
man.
Snaps back, and Ortiz's eyes are rolled back. He's like, what the fuck just hit me?
Those are the things you can't train. That is God's gift to you.
And again, it's that long frame like you were talking about.
Yeah, look at another lean.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Watch this. Here it goes again. Bam! Look at Ortiz. Ortiz is like, what?
What the
He's just like trying to put his mouthpiece back in.
His mouthpiece is in. He's still trying to find it.
His legs aren't moving.
Like, wait a minute.
He's like, what the fuck? Look at his face.
He's like upset about it.
He's confused. Wilder, preposterous power. But it just goes to show you, like, there's levels. Look at the chin of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, the 12th round, that first fight, drops him, right hand, left hook, and even does this like it's over, like I got him.
Yeah.
I got him.
Nope. He rises from the dead. I remember watching that one live, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, that's it. He's done.
Alone in my bedroom screaming. Alone in my bedroom screaming, oh my God, he's winning the 12th round. My wife was in the other room like, what the fuck are you yelling at? I'm like, he's winning the fucking 12th round. This is insane. He almost gets killed. He gets back up and he wins. Plan B option if Usyk fight fails to happen is Ngannou.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, the Usyk fight's going to happen. It's the most important fight in boxing. I think that fight is gigantic because you got Usyk who's, beats Joshua twice and the best movement in boxing and skillful. He's a heavyweight Lomachenko.
Yeah.
And was the cruiserweight champion as an undersized heavyweight. And you got Tyson, who's as big a heavyweight as you're ever going to see.
Massive.
6'9", long as fuck,
crazy,
agile with back fat. Like
that picture right there,
crazy.
I couldn't tell if his
picture.
Pants were falling down or...
Go back to that picture, Jamie. The picture just showed the Usyk, the backup fight, that he's a backup fighter. The one that you just had up. If you look, the rolls of fat off his back.
Yeah, look at it there.
That back fat is insane.
Peak male performance.
The
right
bodybuilder.
There.
So you beat the bodybuilder. You haven't fought the Gypsy King.
They're crazy, dude.
He's the fucking best.
His dad's out of his mind, too.
I love him. I love that guy. Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk headed to Wembley in April. Huge boost to British boxing fans. What a fucking fight that's going to be. My God, that's going to be amazing. I just don't know if Usyk has the size to deal with that guy. It's going to be interesting to see what strategy he employs, whether or not he can avoid the big bombs and the reach and the length.
So long.
But...
not the long, lean type that we're talking about.
No.
A little different.
A little
different.
I mean, he doesn't give a fuck what his body looks like. He's just a fighter.
Is he sober? Is he not sober? He's back on the sauce now?
He just doesn't drink in camp.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't know if he's sober. I don't think he's sober.
He's always, that's what I mean. That's why I'm asking. I know he goes back and forth on, he's right in the head, and then he's not, and then you'll see him in a clip, and he's had 14
My mental
pints.
Health.
Yeah.
Well, he's an inspirational story. I mean, it really is. I mean, the guy was like, he beats Vladimir Klitschko. He becomes a heavyweight champion and then loses his fucking mind.
Yeah.
He's drinking constantly, almost committed suicide, was driving his Ferrari, thinking about just fucking driving off a cliff, and then gets it together and becomes a heavyweight champion again.
Yeah.
And then wasn't fully all the way back when he fought Wilder.
Yeah.
And then fights Wilder in the rematch, and then now he's fucking tuned up and ready. Beats the brakes off of Wilder. And then the third fight, Wilder catches him with a bomb.
Yeah.
That bomb that he caught him where you see the fat ripple all the way down to his body. Any other human
Is
that
not
Wilder
getting back up.
Any other human. Nobody punches like Wilder. Nobody.
Because you like we talked about, it's just it's in him. It's not, he's not doing something in the gym with a trainer to get that kind of power.
No.
You were born with that gift.
It's also being a gypsy and being around that fucking rough, tumble, brawling world his whole life. His dad's a fighter. His brother's a fighter. Everyone's a fighter around him. Just fucking savages. Just in the bones.
Yeah, there's
in the bones.
gypsy people, man.
Whenever he talks about retiring, I'm like, not yet. Don't do it. I think that if he does beat Usyk, it's still possible because they're going to fight in April, right? Unless Ngannou decides to take a big money boxing fight before that, which I don't blame him for doing. But goddamn it, if he beats Usyk, that's really the only compelling, interesting thing for him in that division. I mean, what else would be compelling? The Joshua fight? Not really. Not after the Usyk fights. I mean, unless Joshua comes back, because they're talking about Joshua fighting Wilder, right? Isn't that the talk? No. They're talking about Ortiz fighting Wilder, right? No. Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, right? That's what they're talking about. So Andy Ruiz, they're talking about him fighting Wilder. If that's... Look, Wilder versus Ngannou would be crazy.
Yeah,
that would be crazy. How about that fight?
I just think as long as he gets something.
Yeah, I just
you know
want him to
what I mean?
get
If
that.
you're going to leave that contract on the
Get
table,
that
I hope
payday.
you get some big
Get that
fights,
payday.
man, because that was a big.
Yeah. I mean, they
It's a big
offered
payday
him
to leave
more
behind.
money than any heavyweight before. But I think the sticking point, I'm talking out of school here because I don't know, just what I've read. The sticking point, I think, was that he wanted to be able to go off and do boxing.
Yeah.
To his credit, he's like, hey, Conor McGregor did it. Why can't I do it?
Yeah.
And I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it.
But,
If I'm getting
yeah.
hundreds of $millions a fight
Right.
on the table, it's
Conor
hard to.
made $100 million in the Floyd Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
And that's generational wealth.
Yeah.
Like, how do you fucking
But he
say
lucked
no?
out where the UFC wanted to partner with that and make that
Yes.
happen, right? That's where that whole situation
Yes.
really, and that's what Ngannou, I guess, wanted too.